Hi all, welcome to Geeks for Geeks. My name is Nitin Kaplas. Let's talk about today's problem. Our problem name is You and Your Books. Let's read the question first. Our question said, you have n stack of books. Each stack of book has some non-zero height error of I which is equal to the number of books on that stack. Considering all the books are identical and each book has a height of 1 unit. In one move, you can select any number of consecutive stacks of books such that the height of each selected stack of book AR of I should be less than or equal to k. Once such a sequence of stack is chosen, you can collect any number of books from the chosen sequence of stack. What is the maximum number of books that you can collect this way, right? So here the first example is we are given n equal to 8 and k is 1. Here the input is this and we can collect maximum number of book which is 3. In the second example, we are given n equal to 8 and k is 2 and we can collect maximum number of books with the condition of k which is 4, right? Let's understand how we can solve this question. So question is very simple. This is the stack, right? Number of books you are given. The question said you have to take a sequence. You can add sequence elements into your answer, right? Which is less than or equal to k. Okay. If you see here, this is my first element. Is this less than or equal to k? No, it's not. It's greater. So right now, this is also, this is also, this is also. If you see this case, this is less than or equal to k. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So what I'm doing here is, suppose my sum is a variable where I'm storing my number of books, right? So here my initially sum is 0. I have encountered with an element which is less than or equal to k. So what I'm doing here is I'm just increment that element and move forward. Right now I am here. Same we have to check. It's less than or equal to k. Yes, it is. I'm adding this. Again I go one step ahead. This is also satisfy the condition. I'm adding this also. After that you encountered with this. This is not. This is not. So you are collecting your number of books in a variable sum, right? So this is my answer because you are encountered with 3 which is greater than k and you need a sequence. So you have only one sequence in this given array which those sum is 3. So my output here is, now let's take second example. In this example, this is my given array, right? And my value of k in this case is 2, right? So right now I am here. Is this less than or equal to k? No, it's not. This is not. Yeah, this is. So what I'm doing here is I'm creating a variable answer. Suppose initially I have 0, right? Because we have multiple sequence which satisfy my condition. Now I am declaring here some variable which is 0 which tell me in the particular sequence how many books I can collect, right? If you see here, this satisfy the condition. What's the condition? Error of I should less than or equal to k. Yeah, it's just satisfied. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding this, right? This is also satisfied. I'm adding this, right? Is this satisfied? Yes, it is satisfied. But let me change a bit. Let me change a bit. Okay, so let's create this example. Here we have 3, right? So you can understand this problem better. This is 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Okay, now let's check. In this case, if you see, you have two sum and we have right now 3. This is not satisfied. It means this is one sequence. And what I'm doing here is when I encountered with a number which is not satisfied, I am updating my answer. Answer initially 0. Right now my sum is 2. So my answer variable is 2 and my sum again reach to 0 because this is not satisfied. Right now your sum is 0, right? Sum is 0. Now again you have to, yes, it is satisfied, adding this, again to adding this, again to adding this. So right now your sum is 6, right? It means this is also sequence which satisfy my condition. But right now my answer is 0. So again I am updating my answer. Initially we have 2, but right now we have a sequence where my sum is 6. So I am updating this. My answer in this case is 6, right? So it's very simple. Let's code this now. So what I'm doing here is I'm declaring a variable answer. Initially it's 0. and my sum is also 0. Okay, so I just traverse this array, right? So here I am checking array of I is less than equal to k. If it is, I am adding this array of I, right? Else, if it's not, I'm updating my answer, right? And initialize sum equal to 0, because in this case my new sequence will be there, right? At the end of it, I am again checking and comparing my answer, max of answer or sum, because in this case this is a base case where we have to check, because after that this is finished. But we have 6 in my sum variable. At the end of it, we are just comparing this answer with my sum, right? After that we have to return that. Let's compile and check it's working fine or not. Let's submit. Yeah, as you see, all the cases are passed, right? So let's talk about the time complexity. If you see here, we are just traversing this array, right? One time. So its complexity here is, so my complexity is big of n, and we are using here nothing as extra space. So space is big of 1. I hope you understand this solution and addition. Thank you so much.